Hey y'all, I just thought I'd give a little update on my earmuffs here, my headphone earmuffs with Bluetooth by 3M. These are WorkTunes Connect. Of course, just a microphone right there. Somebody commented me and said the Bluetooth is on this side and the battery is on this side. I found that out at a later time, but anyway. These are, they don't have the original headband to them. So anyway, the headband that are off these, off the ones that I use are called Optime. I think they're 95s. Actually, they, if you can see into my closet here, let's see here. Those white ones right there. Right there. The headband goes to them. This headband goes to those. And so anyway, I put them on these because the headband that it came with was somewhat uncomfortable. So on my head at least. And you can see that I had these for quite a while. I've had about 3 sets, probably more than that. And I gave away several of them. A little scuff mark on there when they fell. And they're really easy to put. The headband is really easy to put on there. And so what I did was I took off the original headband, of course, and took out the wire whenever I was taking them off, which was really easy. And then I had a headband wrap, and I kind of wrapped the wire up with the headband itself, so the wire wouldn't be going everywhere, and then kind of makes it a little bit more comfortable. And of course, if I didn't have the headband wrap on there, it would have been more comfortable anyway, but because the headband itself is poofy, you know, with foam in it. But it's really comfortable. But I'm gonna have to tell you, these Pro Ear gel pads have kind of, kind of seen the day. I hadn't had them too long. But being I sleep in them quite a bit, you know, this kind of thing happens. Of course, this is sheepskin wool, and it stays pretty soft most of the time anyway, and stuff like that. So it's pretty comfortable, and I can always, whenever it kind of gets matted up, all I got to do is wave my finger in there, and it kind of comes back out. And oh, that little speck, that's not what you think. It's, I think a piece of crumb fell in it. I was eating some crackers earlier. It looks like the earwax. What is that? Anyway, it's the same with this side. But I'm going to show you something here. Now this is something that happens when you wear them a little too much and you're laying on one side. I forgot about that. See, so it kind of gets a little crowdy. That might be a piece of thing, I don't know. But anyway, when you're laying on one side quite a bit and the fluid builds up from the heat and everything, you can get a bit of an ear infection, or actually moisture build up in your ear, and you end up it gets really itchy. So you want to be careful of that. And another thing I want to show you is on the inside of this. Let me pause the camera real quick. So this is another thing that you kind of got to be concerned about if you wear them really often. And I wear them really often. So as you can see, there's a lot of condensation built up in there because I hadn't took them out or anything of late. And that is the ear pads, the foam, the foam dampener, and the sheepskin, and the ear pad itself, the gel right here. I haven't done it in a while, have I? No. Daddy should be ashamed of himself. But see, it's not going to really hurt the speaker so much, the driver. It's just all that condensation around. I mean, it's the electronics are waterproof. A block from all that moisture and everything because they're on the outside. It's gone fuzzy, well, and that's a good thing. So this is what that design is for, particularly. It's to keep all the moisture from going into the circuit board. So anyway, that's a good thing. But anyway, let's see what the other side looks like. Okay, so this is the right side of the headset, or the earmuffs. And you can see it's not as bad, but there's a little faint, discoloration on the metal part. And all these screws right here, you can kind of unscrew them to reach the inside circuit board. Like on this side right here, you can unscrew those screws to get to the Bluetooth section. And you can unscrew these right here to get to the battery part. And you can see right where that little square shape is, the rectangle shape. That's actually where the battery is. It's right behind that driver on the left side. So, and this of course is the right side. When you put them on, this goes on the right, this goes on the left. Of course, it doesn't have big speakers to tell you that, but I mean, big letters, sorry to tell you that, but that's the way they do it. That's the way they go on your ears. So, and really though, probably doesn't really matter, but I try to keep the cords try to remember that by keeping the cord in the back behind my ear. So that's how I remember that. And you can also just remember that Bluetooth light stays on right. Light stays on right. If you remember that light, this little Bluetooth light. So when I push it, let me see if I can turn it on. Power on. Just remember the light stays on right. That's all you got to remember. Let's go on there. And that's the same side as the charging port and AV hookup there. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do with these, so I'm gonna let them dry out, and then I'm gonna charge them and let them dry out, and then I'm going to take the dampener and kind of dry it out, and kind of probably wash it or whatever and make it smell better. The sheepskin though, it's like very resilient. Doesn't smell that bad or whatever. It's good at blocking things, and it blocks out moisture. So what it does is it blocks out moisture, but it doesn't stop condensation from getting into other things inside the ear cup or inside my ear. But I guarantee you this thing ain't wet. It's the inside of my ear that gets wet from moisture, from wearing it way too long, or it's the inside of the ear cups that get it. But anyway, I hope that helps somebody, and got any questions or concerns, just let me know. I'd like to have another one because I want to explore what a battery looks like on the inside of a pair that probably don't work. But I'm not going to get on eBay or whatever and just buy a pair just for the heck of it. But anyway, if you let them go too long like that though, that metal part right there starts to get a little what do you call that? That look to it, kind of goes from shiny to dull looking. That's probably not a good thing. But anyway, I hope that helps somebody, and I'm gonna get off here and see what's going on with my air conditioner. It made a weird sound here. I don't know what's up. Maybe it's me though. We'll see ya.